Netflix dropped a brand new Cobra Kai teaser for part 3, and the official date has been made. Now, as of this video, as of this, trailer, teaser, whatever you want to call it, February 13th, 2025. Now, this is not going to be the full-length trailer. This is just like a little snippet. It barely shows anything, but I do want to get into it because there are some scenes here from part 3 that I had not previously seen, that may be, a little masquerading, or maybe aren't as, maybe they're just not as like, I guess, visible as you would think. Okay, so first they start going all the way back to the Karate Kid and Miyagi and Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso, obviously played by William Zabka, and Ralph Macchio do the voiceover almost in a meta sense, like, you've watched this for 40 years, I'll play some of it here. I can't play too much of it in a row because of copyright.
4 decades of history, all leading to this moment.
See, that shot right there is from the first film. Like, a lot of this is from all the way back in the old days.
Ever since we were kids, you cheered us on.
So that's from season 1. This is Miguel from season 1. You can tell from the haircut. Ever since we were kids, you cheered us on. And technically that's true, because I believe Jolo, the actor who plays Miguel, started on Cobra Kai when he was like 16.
At our backs. What do we have to show for it?
Yeah, and that's obviously season 4 when Hawk won the All Valley.
A legacy that
we know this.
will live forever.
That's all from season 6.
This may be the end.
This hug right here, I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think this is actually from season 6, part 3. I think this is Hawk and Dimitri saying goodbye to each other. I think, and this is not a spoiler, because I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know everything that's going to happen. We know a few things, but not everything. The hug here, I think Dimitri is going to go off to MIT and Hawk won't. But I think that's okay. Like, they'll stay friends. With the internet nowadays, there's no reason to lose contact with people. You know what I mean? This scene right here of Johnny, Miguel, and Robbie, I'm pretty sure, and look at like how the background's white, like, I'm pretty sure this is the scene where Miguel's mom, Carmen, has the baby. Because I don't recall seeing this scene. I've watched Cobra Kai all the way through twice. Now, I'm not saying I remember every single visual, because I don't. But I'm pretty sure that this is from part 3. I think this is actually going to be her having the baby, because that's going to happen in part 3. Johnny being a new father, not a new father, being a father again, with obviously now Miguel as his adoptive son and Robbie as his biological son, is like sort of the close to that story.
But Cobra Kai never.
I'm actually not sure where that shot of John Kreese is. He looks a lot younger, so I don't think this is from season 6, part 3. This looks like something from the older films.
I never dies.
So now we get into some stuff. This is now, look at what we see here. There we see Tori, right? And back there it says Sekai Taikai. And this is a new scene, because notice that in the background there, you've got the other dojos, right? This scene is not from season 6, part 2. No, this is Tori as captain with the captain's headband, probably taking on Zara, because that's the big fight they've been teasing for Cobra Kai. And there's Robbie for Miyagi-Do with, and notice that behind Robbie, this is again the captain's thing. Behind Robbie, you've got Johnny and Daniel. So Miyagi-Do still has to continue, and like we talked about, the Sekai Taikai is not over yet. They're moving it to the All Valley. That's not even like a big time spoiler. Like, this gives it away. This is the All Valley Arena. I don't know if it's Terry Silver who does it, or I don't know how that ends up happening, but it is currently unresolved because of Kwan's death at the end of part 2. Like, obviously the tournament could be suspended, but clearly there's more tournament stuff going on here. So if it's suspended, it'll be temporary. Let's continue. Now, this shot right here, again, this is a new shot of Robbie kicking Axel. Now, remember, Axel didn't take a single hit in the tournament when he went up against, well, everybody. I mean, he was just dominant. So clearly the Iron Dragon battle with Miyagi-Do is not over yet. And clearly, you know, this right here is like the continuation of that fight, because that kick is not in Cobra Kai Part 2, Season 6 Part 2. It's not there. So, and this obviously is either the first time or one of the first times that Robbie lands a hit on Axel. And it's a big-ass spin kick. February 13th. I'm not ready for it, man. I am not ready for it. That's February 13th, the day before. That is not only the day before Valentine's Day, that's the same day Captain America 4 comes out. Because it's going to be coming out February the 14th, which is also... February the 14th is when Captain America comes out, which is Valentine's Day, but it's the 13th when, like when the movie's actually going to be in theaters. Because they always have movies, especially in big markets. In small markets, not so much, but in big markets, they always have movies come out, you know, ahead of time. So, February 13th, man, I do not want to say goodbye to these characters. I know that Daniel will be back in the Karate Kid movie. It's just, oh man, I don't know if I'm ready for it, but it's official now. It's official, February 13th. So, all right, well, those are my thoughts. What do you think? We saw a little bit, not a lot. They'll probably give us a full-length trailer at some point soon. Maybe not a full where they give everything away, but they'll give some stuff away. We'll see. I would assume. They're probably keeping most of it a secret, though. You know, most of it. But, of course, leaks have come out. On your screen here in just a moment, I'm going to post a video I want you to watch. It's a video where I give you my predictions on what I think is going to happen in Part 3. I put the video out shortly after Part 2, as well as some other Cobra Kai related videos. So, very exciting time, man, but also bittersweet because it is going to be the grand finale, but it's also the end of the series. I got into it late, but I loved it immediately off the jump. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.